Let's talk jazzy. My topic for today is Black Lives Matter. Um, I'm gonna tell you my experience from racism. I've been through it personally. I went to Sims Middle School, which is a predominantly white middle school, and Barack Obama was becoming president. And I've had the one dude. He was just like, y'all can't even afford shoes. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's talking about our baby doll shoes. That was a trend back in the day. It's like, yeah, y'all can't even afford the whole shoes to cover your feet. And his girlfriend had them on, and he wore Jordans. And I don't understand that. And I'm gonna say this: I'm not racist. That's definite. I have white cousins, which it really doesn't matter, but I'm just gonna tell you, I have white cousins. I have white friends. I love white people. I don't like the ones that act like they're so privileged, like I'm supposed to bow down when they walk by. No, ma'am. Okay, and the protesting, I love the protesting, and no, I'm not protesting because I have a child. I'm not taking my child out there because of the tear gas, and that's something she doesn't need to be able to experience right now. They're not keeping it peaceful. Not saying us. The police are not keeping it peaceful. Let's say that. And they're tear gassing people, and I've been seeing a lot of people, children getting pepper sprayed and stuff like that. I don't want my child to go through that. I don't want her to experience that. Okay. And a lot of people are saying all police are not the same. No, all police officers are not the same. But when you put a moldy apple in a barrel with fresh fruit, what happens? The mold begins to spread. So he's just not the only one doing this. This has been happening. Sandra Bland, Mike Moore. There's countless of other people that we can name. There's a list. Why? Why? I can count on my fingers and my toes and use my daughter's hands. I can use a lot of people's hands in this world. I can use a lot of people's hands in this world to count. You know what I'm saying? To count how many people they have killed. And I've seen a video where somebody, oh, he got pulled over because he was a criminal. It doesn't matter if he got pulled over for a forgery $10 bill or if he got pulled over because he was running from the cops. The first thing that they do when they get out of the car, they pull out their gun. Why? They say they're scared. What are you scared of? We're human beings just like you guys are. Y'all think because we're black, we're ruthless animals. And we're not. We want to go home to our family every day. There's a lot of women who have husbands, sons that are scared that their husbands and sons are not going to come back home. And I can't explain how they feel because I don't have a husband or a son. But I can imagine my daughter just one day not coming home or being killed by the police. And you can't necessarily say that women aren't being killed too because there's a list a mile long of the women they have killed. Why are you scared of us? I've gotten pulled over across the bay, and the first thing he does when he comes to the window is his hand is on his gun and he's looking in the back of my car. What are you looking for? Why is your hand already on your gun? And my ex goes live, but now they'll kill you on camera. They have body cameras. What's that doing? That shit, that body cameras ain't doing nothing. Not nothing. And for everyone that has a voice that's protesting, I hope you are signed up to vote. Because that's where it begins. That's where it starts. A lot of us black people are not. We have a voice. Oh, they shouldn't be doing. But are you signed up to vote? Have you voted? When the last time you voted? We can't just get on their ass on what they're doing to us. We as a black community, we need to come together, stop competing with each other, and let's figure out something to do together. You know what I'm saying? Let's figure out what we can do to heal. And then as some people, oh, that was 400 years of slavery. Those are your ancestors. Why are y'all not over that? If someone was to enslave you and make you work, pick cotton, have sex with you unwillingly, then you can't nurse your children. You have to nurse theirs. And you don't have no milk for your child. You can't even watch your own child grow up. You have to watch their child grow up. You know what I'm saying? You can't. And a lot of the white people are saying, okay, I can't imagine where y'all are coming from. And I appreciate that. And all the love we have been receiving, I appreciate that. But just like the taggings of the building, stop tearing up these people's shit, y'all. Why? Why are we doing that? Don't tear. I know we're mad, and I know that our ancestors did that. They tore up when they had the riot. I think it was the riot in 95, 85. They had a riot. They tore up the city. Y'all, if you work, the taxpayers' money, your money, is going back to fix what you just tore up. I know we're mad at the moment, and that's what we want to do, and we're going to loot, and you're going to do what you want to do. I can't stop you. But let's do a peaceful protest. We can be peaceful, which some of the riots have been peaceful, and they ended up horribly. And now a lot of police stations are starting to take action on what the cops are doing. Y'all should have been did that. I think y'all need to do a mental test, because some of these cops are racist. They become police officers to be able to control the racism. Oh, I can pull up this nigga today, and I can send him to jail. I can kill him, and I can get away with it. How many of them have gotten away with it? How many black people that have been killed? And not even black people, the minority, because there's been more than black people being killed. How many people of the minority are going to have to die before them to start taking us seriously? We all want to come home just like y'all do. We want to go to work. We want to be able to laugh, play with our children, play with fake guns. We want to live our lives the same way y'all do. We want to be able to live our lives, get the jobs that we want. But we can't, because they're so busy. They're stereotyping us. When you come out the womb, first of all, I'm already labeled. I'm a black single mother. That's 3 labels on top of that. When you are born, you are labeled. They put a label on you. Black. Then automatically when you're black, they think you're ghetto. Then if you speak with proper English, girl, why are you acting white? No, ma'am, it's called education. I want to be something in life. And then we have doctors and lawyers that are getting killed. Restaurant owners, people that are highly educated are getting killed too. So it's like, what are we supposed to do? And then people are saying you have to pray for them. I'm all about the prayer. We can pray, but apparently prayer is not what they say. Faith without works is dead. You can pray all day long. You have to put in the work. You put in the work and you have faith. Like someone said, we had Malcolm X. Malcolm X was very different than Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was peaceful. He marched peacefully. What happened to him? He died. Then we have Malcolm X who marched violently. Guess what happened to him? He died. So what can we do? I mean, we come up with all types of ideas, but people are still dying. We're still dying. It doesn't really seem to matter. And let's not pretend like all of a suddenly racism it's now just a problem. Racism has always been a problem. I've taken care of people before, and guess what they called me? A monkey. I mean, they let's say, okay, they don't know no better, but Also, that takes you back to the days and the time of where your ancestors had to deal with that, and there was nothing they could do. And sometimes in this day and age, if you go to Selma, Alabama, and you step out of line, they're gonna lynch your ass. Yes, ma'am. They're gonna shoot your ass. Racism is still alive today in certain states. Certain states in Mississippi, you can't go there. You got to be careful, and as a black person, why we have to tread lightly, and why is that? But they expect to call us niggas, and we don't beat them up, and then we beat them up. We're wrong because we shouldn't be oppressed, and we shouldn't be upset about what they're doing, and words shouldn't hurt. Fuck that, words hurt. I'm gonna beat you up. I am not my ancestors. We are different. Those were different times. Those were different people. Me, I'm gonna put these hands on you. Okay, you call the police after. I don't care. They say it's freedom of speech, but as you notice, certain people can speak their mind just as clearly as they want to. But when it comes to us, you say the wrong word and you're dead. You don't even have to say nothing, then you're dead. I mean, what are we supposed to do? I mean, anybody have an idea of what we're supposed to do? And as in, okay, so do you see skin color when that black RN is taking care of you at the emergency room? Do you see skin color when a black nurse or a black CNA or a black CMA or a black LPN or a black lawyer, a black police officer, a paramedic, an EMT? Because we're everything. Do you see my skin color then when I'm helping you? I mean, there's some questions that need to be answered because I'm not fully understanding that. How can you be racist when we're doing so many things for you as well y'all are doing for us, but y'all feel like y'all have done something for us? You know what I'm saying? Um, if somebody went so far as, oh, we gave y'all Jesus, we introduced y'all to the Bible. We're not going to get into that, but that's bullshit. Okay, the slave master twisted the Bible up in the way he said what he wanted to say to you, said to our ancestors to make them think this is what God wanted, because we wasn't allowed to read, write, nothing. If you got caught reading and writing, they was gonna kill you. They were. We had to feed their kids, breastfeed their kids, take care of their kids, and we have kids, and we can't even take care of our own kids because we're so busy taking care of theirs. I mean, I'm over it. It was 400 years, but it teaches me something. You know, I mean, we all are kings and queens. We should act one accord. We need to come together, and we have to be greater for the greater good. We have to figure out something. Something's better than nothing. I mean, the protesting is working. Where everybody's doing everything that they need to, but what more can we do? That's what I'm asking myself. Like, what more do they want? They want us to be violent so they can kill us, so they can have a way to kill us. But when we come peacefully, they end it nasty. What are we supposed to do? How do you tell Trayvon Martin's mom she's not supposed to be mad? I mean, George Zimmerman wasn't a police, but he was a wannabe police officer. How do you tell that lady she's not supposed to be mad? How do you tell George Floyd's daughters, his kids, his brothers, his sisters that they're not supposed to be mad? How do you tell us the way to feel? How could you, you know? Excuse me, I'm trying to get comfortable. Sitting on my floor. How do you tell me that? I mean, this like, they put you, then when you go to jail or you go to court, they put you with your peers. You know, I've never been to jail, so I couldn't tell you about that. But trying to find a video. But there's. It feels like there's something we could do. Then it also feels like there's nothing we can do. Because no matter what we do, it always ends up with us dying. And y'all, there's been enough bloodshed. There's been enough of them killing us, and and it doesn't matter what you own and how rich you are. You're always gonna be a nigga to them. But what Kanye West said, you'll still be a nigga in the coop. So what more could we do? Um, and the man does deserve to get murder. No question about it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He deserves murder because which we have seen, a black officer killed a white woman, they didn't get that man time. They threw his ass under the jail. Okay? They didn't have to take that man to trial. They knew he did it. They didn't ask why he did it, when he did it, how he did it. So, we have to think of something. Of course, they say, okay, equality, we're equal. Apparently, we're not. Because there's some jobs we can't get because, guess what, the color of our skin, and then the discrimination against our hair. We can't wear our hair any other color besides black because I guess they think we all have black hair. I don't. I have sandy red hair. Excuse me. And I don't know if you've ever been in a professional setting and you see how they stare at you. You're still the outcast. No matter how much education you have and how hard you are trying, and you could be the best person in the room for the job, they still gonna pick a white person over you. Not all businesses are like that, but you know, in that end, when you're raising a child in this thing, and when you've been raised and stuff like this, how do they expect you to act? What do they expect you to do? Because apparently, what our ancestors did wasn't good enough for them. But even some people been sitting back, being quiet, doing things silently, moving in silence. That's not good enough for them either. You know? And I'm seeing this pop up. Hold on. My phone's on the charger. It says he's outraged. It says Gregory Judd on George Floyd. Why does it take for a white man to say, oh, I'm angry? Okay, but we've been angry. Where y'all been? And y'all saying we shouldn't hold on to that anger. Why? Yes, of course you're supposed to forgive, but we're never going to forget. You know? And no matter what, the Black Panthers created the WIC. How many white people, minorities, how many people are on WIC? Not all black people are on food. They first thing they say, y'all on welfare. No, ma'am. I work a 9 to 5. I'm not on welfare. But then when you get it, they make you want to feel, oh yeah, you get that welfare. Okay, but y'all get more. If you look at the statistics, we could talk statistics. Pull up a statistics on the racial, on how many people getting, you know what I'm saying, food stamps, welfare. It's more white people than black people. They getting it too. We might be like, girl, yeah, I get them food stamps. They might be all quiet with this shit, but they get that shit too. That's the first thing they're saying is welfare. Y'all want to be? No, we don't. All of us don't want to be on welfare. Some of us don't even get it. Some of us want to get better jobs enough not to get it. Don't nobody want to be on government assistance. It don't even be assistant. It be assist. It don't be assisting. It's just a little slight help while you down on your luck. Don't nobody want to sit here. They talking about people with the free checks. I've been out of work since this pandemic started. Um, I haven't got one unemployment check. What about my bills? You're talking about free money. It's a lot of white people getting that free money. Okay, it's a lot of everybody getting that free money. It doesn't matter what we do. We jogging down the street. How could them people make a citizen's arrest? The man jogging down the street, like, this shit don't make no sense. But let it be us. Let it be us. That man jogging down the wrong street. He's on the wrong side of town. He's in the suburbs jogging. Oh, he's robbing people. Why? Why does he necessarily have to be robbing people? Because some of y'all meth head white people be robbing people too. And y'all don't get stereotyped like we do. I've never seen a police officer kill a white man. If you have, I mean, put it in the comments. Add me on Jasmine Kelly, add me and tag me in a video. I need proof. And then y'all say y'all love black people. Where are y'all now? Hello? The white people that love black people, where are y'all now? I hope y'all are, y'all are out there marching with us. And also, while y'all out there marching, I hope you be ready to vote. Because these white people not playing. They love Trump. Okay? I miss Barack Obama. They didn't like him, but I loved him. Y'all, we need to get out and vote. We need to get our shit together. We can't talk about nobody else until us as a black community, we come together. They talking about black on black crime. Okay, did you know that white people can shoot each other, beat up each other, hit each other with bats and shovels, and ain't nobody going to jail? There's a lot of black on black crime. There's a lot of white on white crime, Mexican crime. We go on for days on the same color crime. But they're saying all lives matter. Yes, they do. But right now, black lives matter because we're getting killed. People's husbands and sons are not coming home. And they're not doing anything. They're just getting out the car, complying with the police. And they're still ending up dead. How can you pray for somebody like that? How do you pray for somebody that hates you? And I have no hate in my heart for white people. I don't care. But I am not. I repeat, I am not my ancestors, honey. Okay, so don't think none of that shit gonna start. They talking about, oh, slavery should come back. And who gonna pick that cotton? Who you think you gonna beat with a whip? Not I. Not me, honey. Shit, you gonna be doing a lot of beating, cause babe, I'm gonna beat your ass up. Honey, you better know how to fight. Come on, some damn whip. I mean, y'all, something has got to stop. I mean, something's got to give. I don't know where to go from here because I'm speechless. Like, I can't live my life as a black woman raising a queen to tell her the world is open to you, but it's really not. How do you raise a child in a racist environment based on your skin color? Not your education, but from where you from, what color your skin, how you wear your hair, your name. How do you raise a child in that? How do you live every day knowing that if you have a son or a husband, he might not come home? How? Then you have us in the military. How are we supposed to fight for our country knowing we getting shot back at home? I don't want to fight for that shit. I'm fighting for freedom and equality, but I'm not getting freedom or equality. They used to make us fight in the war. We was on the front line because that's how much of an expense we were to them. They didn't care how they treated us. But now we must make them care how they treat us, y'all. We need to get on one accord. And we gonna get it together. And we gonna get out there and we gonna vote for the best person for us. Stop worrying about everybody else. The best person for you and your family, you vote for that. And that specifically is not Donald Trump. Okay? Fuck Donald Trump. And fuck everybody that voted for him. That's all I got to say is I'm black, y'all. Black Lives Matter.